You know what one of the biggest threats to independence after 60 is? It's not what most people think. It's your legs. Specifically, the circulation in your legs. When blood flow to your lower extremities starts to slow down, everything changes. Your feet are cold all the time. You get numbness and tingling. Your balance gets shaky. You can't walk as far as you used to. And a lot of people just accept this as normal aging, but it doesn't have to be that way. I'm Dr. Sarah Wilson, and today I want to talk to you about something that's quietly sabotaging your leg circulation and what you can actually do about it with simple drinks you can make at home. This isn't about supplements or medications. This is about understanding one key molecule in your body and how to wake it back up. That molecule is nitric oxide, or NO for short. And here's the problem. After 60, your body's production of nitric oxide drops by about 70%. 70%. That's massive. Nitric oxide is what keeps your blood vessels relaxed and open. When you don't have enough of it, your arteries get stiff and narrow. Blood flow slows down. Your legs don't get the oxygen and nutrients they need. And all those symptoms I mentioned, the cold feet, the numbness, the unsteadiness, that's what happens when nitric oxide tanks. But here's the good news. You can restore nitric oxide naturally through what you drink. And depending on what you choose and how consistent you are, you can see improvements in hours to weeks. I'm going to walk you through 10 different drinks, ranked from weakest to strongest, so you know exactly what works and why. Let me explain how this whole process works first. Your body makes nitric oxide starting with nitrates from food, especially vegetables. When you eat or drink something high in nitrates, the bacteria in your mouth convert those nitrates into nitrites. Then your stomach acid turns those nitrites into nitric oxide. That NO gets absorbed into your bloodstream and tells your blood vessels to relax and open up. This is called vasodilation, and it can boost blood flow to your legs by 40 to 60% in a single day if you do it right. So let's start at the bottom of the list and work our way up. Number 10 is plain water. Now, water is essential. You need it. But in terms of actually moving the needle on circulation, it only gives you about an 8% increase in blood flow. It's maintenance, not a game changer. Drink your water, but don't expect it to fix cold feet. Number 9 is green tea. Green tea has some vascular benefits over time, but it's slow. And for some people, the caffeine can actually cause a little vasoconstriction, which is the opposite of what we want. Plus, if you brew it wrong, you lose a lot of the beneficial compounds. It's fine to drink, but it's not a circulation powerhouse. Number 8 is tart cherry juice. This one is anti-inflammatory, which is great, but it's also high in sugar and pretty expensive. You might get some short-term gains, but if you're spiking your insulin with all that sugar, you're kind of working against yourself. Number 7 is pomegranate juice. Pomegranate does help protect nitric oxide from breaking down too quickly, but again, it's high in sugar and the cost can be prohibitive. It's meaningful, but not the best tool in the toolbox. Number 6 is cocoa. Unsweetened cocoa is actually pretty powerful because it's high in flavonols, which activate nitric oxide production quickly. The problem is you have to prepare it right. No sugar, and you have to be careful with artificial sweeteners because some of them mess with your gut bacteria, which you need for nitrate conversion. If you can do unsweetened cocoa well, it's a solid choice. If you're finding this helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more practical, science-backed tips like this. Now we get into the top 5, and this is where things start to get really interesting. Number 5 is watermelon juice. Watermelon is packed with L-citrulline, which your body converts directly into nitric oxide. 16 ounces of watermelon juice gives you about 1,000 milligrams of citrulline. People report feeling warmth in their feet within hours of drinking it. The downside? Watermelon is seasonal, and you need a lot of it to make enough juice. Number 4 is hibiscus tea. This is one of my favorites because it's affordable, easy to make, and the research is solid. Hibiscus relaxes blood vessels, lowers systolic blood pressure by about 11 points, and improves blood flow by roughly 31% with regular use. You just have to be consistent. Drink it daily. And if you're on blood pressure medication, monitor your numbers because hibiscus can lower your BP significantly. Number 3 is celery juice. Celery is high in nitrates. 16 ounces of celery juice gives you around 250 milligrams of nitrates, and you can see a 35 to 40% boost in leg blood flow within 3 hours, best on an empty stomach. The taste is polarizing. Some people love it, some people can't stand it, but it works. Number 2 is an arugula smoothie. Arugula has extraordinary nitrate density. 2 cups of arugula in a smoothie gives you about 480 milligrams of nitrates. Studies show a 42% improvement in blood flow after just 2 weeks of consistent use. The barriers here are preparation time and taste. You've got to blend it with other things to make it palatable, but if you can do it 3 or 4 times a week, the results are real. And number 1, the absolute king of circulation drinks, is beetroot juice. 8 ounces of beetroot juice contains 300 to 400 milligrams of nitrates. You can see a 30 to 50% increase in leg blood flow within 2 to 3 hours of drinking it. Long term, it improves the health and flexibility of your blood vessels. The only side effect is that it might turn your urine pink, which is completely harmless. It's called bituria, and it just means your body is processing the betalains in the beets. Let me tell you about Dorothy. She's 71, came to me complaining about cold feet that kept her up at night and legs that felt heavy and tired all the time. We started her on 8 ounces of beetroot juice every morning on an empty stomach. Within 4 days, her feet were noticeably warmer. Within 2 weeks, she told me she could walk twice as far without her legs aching. That's the power of restoring nitric oxide. So, how do you actually use this information? Here's what I recommend. Start your day with beetroot juice, 8 ounces, first thing in the morning before you eat. That's your foundation. Then in the afternoon, follow it up with either hibiscus tea or celery juice. Rotate in an arugula smoothie 3 or 4 times a week if you can handle it. What can you expect? In days to weeks, you should notice warmer feet, less nighttime tingling, easier walking, healthier skin color in your legs, and reduced swelling. This isn't a miracle. It's just physiology. You're giving your body what it needs to do, what it's supposed to do. Now, let me tell you the common mistakes people make because I see these all the time. First, eating a big meal right before you drink your nitrate-rich juice. Don't do that. The food slows absorption. Drink it on an empty stomach. Second, using mouthwash right after drinking beetroot or celery juice. Mouthwash kills the oral bacteria you need to convert nitrates to nitrites. If you use mouthwash, wait at least an hour after your drink. Third, buying sugar-laden versions of these juices. Read the labels. You want pure juice, not juice cocktails loaded with added sugar. Fourth, changing your blood pressure medication on your own. If you start drinking hibiscus or beetroot regularly and your BP drops, that's great, but you need to talk to your doctor about adjusting your meds. Don't just stop taking them. And fifth, expecting instant dramatic results overnight. This takes consistency. Give it a solid 30 days before you decide if it's working. Let me tell you about James. He's 68, tried beetroot juice for 3 days, didn't feel anything, and quit. That's not how this works. Your blood vessels didn't get stiff overnight, and they're not going to heal overnight. But if you stick with it, the changes are real and they're measurable. If you're enjoying this and learning something new, drop a comment below and let me know which drink you're going to try first. And don't forget to like and share this with anyone who might need it. The bottom line is this: poor leg circulation after 60 is not an inevitability. It's not something you just have to live with. It's an opportunity to restore nitric oxide function in your body through simple, natural, targeted choices. Beetroot juice in the morning. Hibiscus tea or celery juice in the afternoon. Arugula smoothies a few times a week if you're serious about it. Small, steady steps that yield meaningful, lasting improvements in warmth, balance, and mobility. Your legs carry you through life. Don't let poor circulation steal your independence. Start with one drink, be consistent, give it 30 days, and pay attention to how you feel. I'm Dr. Sarah Wilson. See you in the next video.